guys, Thunder here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see my other videos. Okay guys, it is February 2nd, Groundhog's Day. Apparently he did see his shadow. First time ever I saw it live on TV, and apparently all he does is just pick a scroll. I'm talking about the Puxatawny Phil one. Here, I thought this whole time they were just looking for their shadow. But no, apparently all he does is pick a scroll and just decide. Either way, technically you have 6 more weeks of winter anyway, because technically winter does not end until the spring equinox anyway. But I think it's equinox, might be solstice, I don't know. Either way, that is still technically 6 more weeks of winter. But, yeah. So, either way, he predicted it. We still have 6 more weeks, but it's been cold here lately. I'm so sorry for the weekly videos not returning before now. Like I explained in last Friday's video, I had a couple of bigger projects I really just wanted to go ahead and get out of the way, and I started them, and they just took a little bit longer than what I thought, so yeah. But we are back. I did not bring my restock list in here because I already know what I want to try and make this week. Also, it is a very short week. We have things that we are doing this weekend, so Friday is not gonna be, I'm not gonna be able to record or anything, so we're gonna have to end this week on Thursday. And yeah, I'm still hoping though that I can get everything I want done this week done? Question mark? First things first, we have signed up for our first market, the Strawberry Festival. It's in May. We are on a wait list for a second one that is, I want to say it's in March or April. We've never done that one before, but somehow we got waitlisted even though we put an email in as soon as we saw the thing. I don't know. But we're on a wait list for one. We have one. I'm pretty certain that we'll get into that one. We are waiting on the application for our other one that we usually do in May. And then honestly, we're just kind of looking to see what else we can find. That's all it's really going to be about, is just trying to find stuff. So we're back in market season. I need to prep a lot of stuff though. Like I said, I didn't bring my list in, but I made a strawberry turtle, which I think, pretty certain that video came out last week when this video comes out. Either way, that video should be out. I also mentioned that person had a strawberry whale and a strawberry octo pattern. That is knit grit here on YouTube. I will link it. I'm going to make those first because I still have the colors pulled for the turtle anyway. So I kind of really want to go ahead and make those first because it is a strawberry festival. But plus, I have the fruit animals and they always seem to do well. So I kind of want to see what people would think about those as well. Also, the bunnies and the hats. There's 2 other hats that in that pattern. I would really like to make those, but also I think I can make a third one out of it because the one hat is supposed to be a chick hat with like the rooster comb and all that. I think instead of making that one yellow, I'm going to make it white and make it like a rooster, and then make another one with a duck hat, just leave off the red comb on the top. I think that would be so cute. So cute. And then there's just like the regular hat with like the little flowers. So I think I'm going to make those 3. I'm going to try. That's the 5 things I would love to get done this week. And those bunnies are by the Mary J. So I'm really hoping I can get all 5 of those things done this week. I know what colors I want to use for the flower hat bunny. I have an inkling of what I want to use for either the rooster or the duck. It's just going to be that last bunny that I have now thrown in that I'm trying to figure out what color I want to use. So yeah, and then past that, if we get past that, I'll figure out what we're gonna make. But right now we're gonna get off here, get to the couch, and get to crocheting. Hey guys, okay, so it's Thursday, which means it's time this week for the end of the week. Yeah. First things first, I said I wanted to do the Strawberry Well by Knit Grit. Got it done. So cute. Really enjoy these fruit patterns from her, or them. I don't know if it's a her or what, but really enjoy these patterns. Yeah. So, that was it. Next, I wanted to do the Strawberry Octo, because I do have, my first festival is a strawberry festival, and got it done. It does have a mouth on there, but it's the same color as the rest of it. And I'm thinking I want to redo this and try it with either a different sewing method or a different color here. Plus, the way that this stem sits, it kind of hides one of the eyes, and it just, I think I want to retry this next week. Plus, I've been sitting here thinking about, okay, well, how can I do these for like the apple and the citrus ones that I do as well, because I'd really like to have them for that too. And I think I have figured out a way to do that, so I might try those next week as well. I really do think that that would be fun. Next, and those are both by Knit Grit. So, next, I was working on the bunnies with the hats. And if you remember, a little bit ago, I did this chocolate bunny with the carrot hat. And you'll find out in a minute why the hats are not on them. And then I did the pink bunny with the strawberry hat. So this week I did a blue bunny, a gray bunny, and a pastel-y rainbow-y bunny. There we go. That kind of gets it a little bit better. This is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's the Parcel and Bow color. Somehow I ended up with like a lot of these skeins, so I was really happy to use some of it. A lot of these, though, I do not know what color they are from. I talked about how I have caked up yarn in Ziploc bags. Well, this bunny used a whole entire cake plus some, so that was awesome. This gray yarn for this bunny, I have no idea. These guys, the white was just some yarn I had in my bag. The green is like a mystery one because it doesn't have a wrapper on it. And then the red was Impeccable Red by Michaels. I don't know what the color name is, but it was just the red Impeccable. But then the 3 hats that I did was this one. And this is the same yarn that I used on a different project, and it was so pretty. Then I did this hat. And I did this hat for a reason. It's just a plain hat. I was going to make a duck hat and a rooster hat. But I did the duck hat. After I did the duck hat, I really just did not like how that looked. So I decided against the rooster and just went with a regular hat. But that meant that my hats really didn't match up with the bunnies I had them on anymore. So I'm going to rematch the hats. I think for this brown one, I think I really would like this strawberry hat on it because of the fact that then it could be almost like a chocolate covered strawberry. And it's got green eyes. See if I can get that, yeah, a little bit. So it makes it look really, really cute there. As far as the carrot hat goes, I think I'm going to put it on the gray bunny because it has orange eyes. I'll show you that in just a minute. Let me get the hat on. There we go. Yeah, it has orange eyes. It's got different eyes because I didn't have orange in the same eye as the rest of these hat used. But I think that looks cute. Now that leaves me with my 3 colorful bunnies. And this is where it gets tricky. I think for the variegated one, the pastel rainbow one, I want to use the flower hat. It's probably going to be the one that looks the best on it. That's really cute. Yeah. Okay, so that's cute. Now that leaves me with my pink and my blue ones. This hat, let's see. I don't really like that. I think it goes more with the blue, so let's put it on the blue. Let's just see. You know, all the things. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's good. But then that leaves the pink bunny with the duck hat. Let's just see how this looks. I'm not convinced that this is going to be the best, that I'm not going to have to make like a 6 bunny next week somehow and another hat, but okay, well, I don't know. I'm going to let this one sit this weekend and see how, I'm going to come back to it and see how I like it. I'm just not convinced that this is the hat for this bunny. I'm just really not, but we'll see. We can see. And that pattern is by Mary J. If you buy it off of Etsy, I believe it comes with stuff that your rabbits can hold. I just went with the free YouTube tutorial, so yeah. But we will see. At the very least, next week we're going to be revisiting the octo pattern. And I think we might be revisiting to make another bunny and another hat. Because this bunny would look cute, I think, with a flower hat. I don't know. We're going to let it sit and we're going to see. But that's all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.